Good morning, class 9. This is computer class. Last day, in my last video, I explained you the programs. How can you print the multiplication table of a given number? How can you find out the factorial of a given number? And uh, how can you print the first 10 even numbers? Also, we discussed how can we print the triangle of A, means how can we concatenate the strings in a loop. Today we will see a new program in which we will print this following pattern. Means here in a same iteration we will print the two outputs. In a same iteration we will print two outputs. Okay. So how can we print it? This pattern is given here in this question. So by using single for loop, how can we print it? So you can see here in this first column, these numbers are in increasing order 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all are increasing by 1. And here in second column, all are decreasing by 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So in first column, means in first output, it starts from 0 and then it will increase 1 by 1. And then in second output, it will start from 10 and in each iteration, it will decrease by 1. So let's see how we can do it. This is my class 2 outputs by using single loop. Then this is my function main. Here I have taken two variables, two loop variables I and j. I took these two variables because we have to print two outputs. So with the help of these loop variables, we will also print the two values, two outputs also we will print. So this output, this pattern, this one, first output, we will print through the loop variable I, and this one we will print through loop variable j. In place of ij, you can take any other variable name also. So here I am doing multiple um, initialization. Here multiple initialization means two loop variables are initializing together, and these two loop variables can be separated by comma. Okay, first loop variable I, it is initialized by 0. You can see here this is initialized by 0, and second loop variable j, it will initialized by 10. You can see here it is initialized by 10. So these both loop variables can be initialized together. This is known as multiple initialization. And these multiple initialization can be done, can be separated by comma. Then test expression I less than 5. How less than 5? If it will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, less than 5, not equal to 5, less than 5. If it will start from 0, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 means total number of iteration is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if we will start counting from 0, it will uh, end on 4. It will move till 4. Till 4 means less than 5. And also this is the multiple updation expression, and again it is separated by comma. Multiple updation means I is increasing here and j is decreasing by 1. So you can see here this value of I is increasing 1 by 1, so I plus plus, and j is decreasing, so j minus minus. This is known as multiple updation. So what we will do here, here we have to print both the values of loop variable. So first we will print I. What is the first value of I? I is initialized by 0, then 1 is space, and then j. What is the value of j? Initial value 10. Okay, so first time it will print 0 space 10. In next iteration, I will increase, so it will be 1. Initialization expression only once we will write. Okay, I is less than 5. Both we will not write, only one test expression we will give. Next iteration, I will increase, I will be 1. and also j will also decrease, j will also be 9. I will increase 1, j will decrease, it become 9. So next iteration, it will check the condition first. I is less than 5. Yes, 1. Now value of I is 1. So 1 is less than 5. So test condition is true. So it will enter in the loop body. Now it will print the new value of I, that is 1, and new value of j, that is 9. So next iteration, it will print 1 and 9. Then in next iteration, it will print increased value of I, means 2, decreased value of j, that is 8. In this way, it will print this complete pattern. Now let's run this program. No syntax error. So we will run it. This is my program. Two outputs by using single for loop. You can see here, same pattern it is printing here. Two outputs we are showing by using a single for loop. One is in increasing order, second one is in decreasing order. Okay, now let's see another program. Now we will see how can we find out the factorial by using while loop. I already explained you what is the while loop. In Java, there are two types of while loop. There are two types of looping statements, entry control loop and exit control loop. In entry control loop, again it is divided into two parts, uh, for loop and while loop. These both are entry control loop. And in exit control loop, which loop is coming? Do while loop. So what is the difference between for loop and while loop? In for loop, like here, we have seen that same program factorial. I have already explained you here in same line in the for loop, initialization expression, test expression, and update expression. These all we are giving in the same line. Okay, initialization, test expression, and updation. These all we can give in the same line. But here in while loop, what we are doing, in while loop, before the while loop, we will initialize the loop variable. It is must. Before using the while, you have to initialize the loop variable. By along with while, you have to give the test expression. Along with while, you have to give the test expression. And update expression we will write within the loop block. Okay, this is the loop body. Inside this loop body, you have to write his update expression. So this is the difference between for loop and while loop. In for loop, these all expressions, means initialization, test expression, and update expression, we are writing in same line. But in while loop, first of all, before using while loop, you have to give the initialization expression. Along with while loop, you have to give the test expression, and after that, in the loop body, you have to give the uh, update expression. So just now let's see how can we find out the factorial of a given number by using while loop. So first of all, user will give that number for which we have to find out the factorial. So we will import a scanner util package so that we can use the scanner class. This is my class name, factorial by using while loop. Function main. Now we will create the object of the scanner class. Scanner sc equal to new scanner system.in. This is my loop variable I, and same program which I explained you, same statements which I explained you through the through the for loop. Same variables also I have taken. Factorial, it is initialized by 1, and num, in which user will enter the value of the number, which for which number he has to find out the factorial. Now we will give the message to user, enter the number. Then in the variable num, user will store the Number user will input the number, that number will store in the num variable. How? Num is equals to sc dot next int. Now loop variable we will initialize by 1. I is initialized by 1. Now first we will initialize the variable, loop variable, and then we will use this while. So in along with the while, in the bracket we will write the test expression, I less than equal to num. Same statements I am writing, but in the form of while loop. Okay, in for loop, these all statements we were writing together, I is equals to 1, while I is less than equal to num and I plus plus. But here in while loop, first we will initialize the loop variable, then along with while statement, we will give the test expression. Now in the loop body, first of all, I will write which statement I have to execute. I have to execute factorial is equals to factorial into I. This method already I explained you how it will work with the help of a table. So that we will do, and then we will write here um, update expression, that is I plus plus. Okay, means in each and every time it will multiply with previous factorial, means 1 into 1 1, then 1 into 2 2, then 2 into 3 6, then 6 into 4 24, and 24 into 5 120, if you are finding the factorial of 5. Now finally, last factorial we will print when we will come out from the loop. So factorial of the given number is equals to factorial. So in this way we can find out the factorial of any given number. Here I am not giving more explanation because steps already I have explained you along with the for loop. Now let's run this program. So last time we took 5. So again I am taking 5 only, enter the number for which we have to find out the factorial, and same output you got, factorial of 5 is 120. So in this way you can find out the factorial of not only 5 but any of given number. Now let's see the next question, sum of natural numbers. Sum of natural numbers means here I am finding the sum of first 10 natural number. But you can calculate the sum of first 10 natural number, first 5 natural number, sum of first 50 natural numbers, sum of first 100 natural numbers. Here I am finding only the sum of first 10 natural numbers. It means 1 plus second natural number 2 plus third natural number 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These all natural numbers we will add. How can be calculated through loop? So here again I am using while loop. This is the class, this is function main. Now I initialize this num by 1 because my first natural number is 1. So num is here initialized by 1. Okay, loop variable num is initialized by 1. Then sum is in the beginning it is 0 because it is blank. Otherwise it can take any garbage value. So we will take here sum is equals to 0. Now we will run this while num is less than equal to 10. So we will run this program. We will run this loop till which time num is less than equal to 10. Means 1, then in next time 2, next time 3, 4, 5, 6 till 10. So num will initialize by 1 till 10. While what we have to do? We have to do sum is equals to sum plus num. Means first time what it is? 0. 0 plus num. Num is initialized by 1. So 0 plus 1, 1. Okay. And num will increase by 1. 0 plus 1, this is sum 1. And then num will also increase by 1. Num is equals to num plus 1 you can write, or you can write what? Num plus plus. You can write here num plus plus, like I plus plus you were giving. So in the same way, you can write here num plus plus. That statement is also correct. Then num plus plus means last num was 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. Okay. Then in next iteration, now it become 2. So it will check the condition. 2 is less than 10. Yes. So it will enter in the loop body. Now sum is equals to sum plus num. What is the current sum? 1. So 1 plus current num 2. 1 plus 2, 3. Now value of num will increase. What is the value of num? 2. 2 plus 1, 3. It is also increased by 1. Now num is 3. So 3 is less than 10. Yes. Now it will enter in the loop body. Sum is equals to sum plus 1. Last time my sum was 3. So 3 plus new num is 3. 3 plus 3, 6. Now num will, next statement, num plus plus, it will increase by 1. 3, last num was 3. 3 plus 1, 4. Now it will check. 4 is less than 10. Yes. So now it is 6. Last last sum was 6. 6 plus new num 4. 6 plus 4, 10. Okay. So in this way it will continue and it will find out the sum of next till 10. And finally, when we will add these all natural numbers, then after coming out from the loop, it will print the final sum. The sum of first 10 natural numbers are sum. Okay, so in this way, we can print the sum of first 10 natural numbers or first 100 natural numbers. Anyone you can print. Now let's see. We will run this program. Yes. So the sum of first 10 natural numbers are 55. Final sum it will print. I think this is clear for you. Okay. So now in my next video, I will explain you series of differences. We will see the questions based on series, means how can you print the particular series. So these three questions you will do in your copy, which I explained you in this video. How can you find out how can you print the two outputs by using single for loop, and then factorial by using while loop, sum of natural numbers. These all you will do by using these all you will do in your notebook. Okay. So we will meet in the next video. Till that time, have a very nice day. Thank you.